Hi everybody, welcome back. Sky Factory 3, episode 63. No, I've miswritten that. Hang on a second. Episode 38. That I can't write. Episode 38. If you thought for a moment there you'd missed like 30 episodes, I apologise. Anyway, we're back, and last episode we got this villager vial, and it occurs to me that well, I tried to combine it in the Soul Forge and it went, nah, I'm not having that. So I don't know whether it's turned off or something in Ender.io. I'm not 100% certain, but it's not the end of the world. There are alternatives. So I'm going to start off with a spawner changer. I can find it from Actual Editions. So we need to make one of these. So we'll go grab a diamond block. A block of diamond. Lovely. Bump up. No. Alright. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. I'm just come from a place, a place where I don't have this kind of movement around. I'll give it a zap. Ready. Pew. Right, there we go. One block of that. Lovely. And we shall go back up to storage, and we are going to make our spawner. Helps if you can spell. Spawner changer. Now we've got 4 of those, and we've got that. So, I think we should have everything in there. Yes, there we go. The only thing we're missing is yeah, we're missing a lot actually, because we need to do the Actual Editions empowering, don't we? And I haven't done that yet because I'm a complete noob when it comes to Actual Editions. But we do need to do this. We need to get the older villager thing. So let's have a look. Please click you. Okay, thank you very much. Getting started. Reconstruction. Blocks that don't use RF. Items that use RF. Miscellaneous. A list of that. What we got? Okay, coal generator crystals. Intro. What else we got? No bookmark. Crystals and empower. That's the beastie. So you need is a mid-tier block that you use to empower crystals and other items. To use it, items should be empowered, should be right-clicked onto the empower, and then the empowering items need to be placed on the display stands that are 2 blocks away, like the picture. Then activate the process. Every display stands need to be powered with a lot of RF. I like the word a lot. That smacks of things. So we need empower and we need display stands. Ooh, okay. Let's have a look. Empowerer. Well, we need to make 5 of those then. Oh, God, tell me. And we have actually got nothing. Athetic quartz. Block of quartz. So, hang on then. So, let me have a look. Athetic green block and athetic quartz. Athetic quartz. So, I need 5, 3, 5, 15 of those. 15 and 15 of those, which is a chiseled quartz blocks. Okay, fine. Quartz. Helps if I can spell. Quartz. So we need 15 of those. We probably need more than this, but I'll just do what we need. And the chiseled is slabs. So let me just do that. Is it? Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's another 12. Okay, there we go. No, I'm way over the top there. Doesn't matter. 2, 3. And then I just shift clicked it anyway. Alright, yeah, there we go. This is just how we roll. Let us go and do a little bit of empowering then, shall we? Can I do this? Can I do all of these in one shot? Let's find out. Pow. Yeah, we can apparently. Aesthetic and those. Alright. Up there. So, we're making, to start off, we're making the Empowerer. And we need to make these, which need, oh god, here we go. Sorry. I misclick things very often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they need to become those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So we got those, and then we need one of these, which is, oh god, need another one of those, which means we need another one of those, and a bit of that, and oh crap-tastic. Hang on, double battery, single battery, double battery. Jesus Christ, this is an exercise in crafting. And an ori block is a block of iron. We are not going to be we're not going to be caught out by this thing. And if it wants this, he says failing to drop 64 blocks of iron in there. There you go. Use some of that. Right. Don't waste power. I'm guessing we just used a fair chunk doing all of those anyway. So we need to do you, and then we need to do those, and then that goes in there. But to do that, oh man, these things, and this is just to get one step of the way. So one of those, to one of those, to one of those, to one of what are we missing now? I thought I'd just made a double battery. Double battery, so what am I missing now? Hang on. Iron casings. 1, 2 of those. Empowerer. We'll get there eventually. We need to double because for some reason. Oh, I'm guessing it's because that doesn't stack. Empowerer, 4 of those. We need. Let's have a look. Have I got wireless RF thingy hoofers? Conduit. Energy conduit. Let's do this. No. I'm trying to remember what the hell are what the name of these things are. Have I got them in my inventory on me? I mean, I'm really not seeing them. No, I don't think we have. What are you? You are a flux point. That'll do. Right, then we just need to find somewhere to go and create this, which we don't really have anywhere set aside for this yet, do we? I didn't really want to do it there. I was saying that we need to get some branches out over this way. So this would be an ideal opportunity. And it probably doesn't need to be so big. So let me throw those bits of pieces away. Well, not away, you know, in. Grab a little bit of you to start off with. And what I'm going to do, I think, is we shall come out from this one as a There's this is only a small branch, so we'll come out from here. And we shall come up like this, I think. And then actually that needs, that really doesn't want to come out there, does it? We'll just move it out so we've got a little platform just off the edge here, just sticking out, because this is not a biggie. Let me just throw that together. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, it's not finished, even as far as not actually having its own anchor to port into yet, and it's all messy and yucky and yada yada. But what it has got going for it is it's almost ready to be used. What it does also need is a little bit of power. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my flux point here, and this we are going to select SIDS, and that should be live. Now if I go in here and grab my ender conduit and come out this way and this way and this way and then this way, like so, we can place our empowerer on the top, and that doesn't use power as I understand it. However, these guys do use power, so we shall place that on there. Wow, they hold quite a bit actually, don't they? And because I just want to keep this natural as possible, I've just got a little bit of painted conduit facade in there. And then finally, if we go into here, we should be able to, let's have a look. Let's take that, pop that off for a second, and pop one there, pop that off for a second. We shall pop one there, and we shall also pop one here. And that should be that. We can obviously take our little thing and just, you know, sort out sort out the spread, and we can put walls on this and, you know, get it all grassed and nice, and the world will be good and happy. But that is our little platform. Now, painted glowstone, I think I am actually going to go for what can we actually, have I got, how many manuals for AA have I got? Oh, I know I've got one, haven't I? It's there, and I don't need that many. So let me just, I'm not really bothered. I am aware that I can paint these. I am not actually bothered. Empowerer. And we'll give you the AA thing, and then we can jump around and, you know, move in here and do whatever we need to do with this thing. Okay, so how do we actually make this empowered diamantine crystal block? Empowerer. So empowered palace. Diamantine, 2 clay, light blue and clay. Really? And presumably a lot of power. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. Clay, 1 block, 2 clay, and what was it, a light blue? I think it said light blue. Seems a very strange recipe, but there we go. I'm not going to, certainly not going to complain at that. And then bow, and then it'll do its thing. It draws power. Wow, takes its time. off, on, off, on, off, on. Is it working? Yes. Empowered diamantine crystal block. Okay. That didn't get me where I wanted to be. This is getting a bit confusing, this, with all these things. I may have to try and rationalize these a bit. So let me get the spawner changer. Now we can make that. And the first thing we need to do is get our little villager. Hello, sir. I'm dreadfully sorry, but entity villager. Placing crafting grid to clear storage. No, I don't think I want to do that. What I want to do is go in here and go for a chest transporter. I've got one. Which one's the... That's got a blaze in it, and I need a drop of evil. I think that should work. Right, we also need to just put this out of my inventory for a second. Let us go and get this. I'm only going to the Nether because I know for a fact the moment that I put this thing down, it's going to try and spawn a bloody blaze, because that's what it does. It's now a villager spawner. It's now a resturbed mob spawner. Let me just throw that in there. It can go back to where it belongs. Need to do something with this lot as well. Right, so that's that. Now what I want to do is I'm going to build something very similar to this on this side, but to run villagers, and I'll get that done. Be back in a moment. Alright, we're getting close to ready on this. Little kill mechanism there. We'll just pop a little slab on that, and that will be fine. And this is the on off, and that's obviously going to go for, let's in fact jump it. Oh, hang on. Let's jump in here. We are going to have our piston there with our block of redstone there. Oops, and we shall have our resturbed spawner there. And I think we should be good. Yep, got little villagers, librarian there. Don't know whether we can trade with this one. What you got for sale? Fire protection. I don't think I want to. And when we've had enough of them, drop them into the void. And then get some more cleric. More clerics. Shady merchant. So that's got these guys going. Now what I did want to do is I brought the makings of... Now let me get this. I hope I probably got this the wrong way around, because I usually do. There we go, mark it. And we can probably get away with placing that in there. That is not what I wanted then, is it? Damn it. Okay. You probably got that, haven't you? That's fine then. Oh, keep hold of that for now. This is grabbing just about everything as and when I break it. So, and we turn that off, and then we can obviously do whatever we need to with these guys. Let us go. And just clean up my inventory a little bit to start off with. Actually, let me just keep those. So is it? If it's not that, it's a trade station then, isn't it? Is it a trade station? Hang on. At Pam's. Or has it? It may have no longer be in the pack. It's possible. There's probably an alternative. I'd have to hunt around for the thing, because obviously we go for what we hit, what we like, and the market is not what I wanted. Yeah, there's entity detector, village, but nothing really standing out. I'll have to have a look, see what we got for that. But it doesn't matter, because what we actually want is we want a whole bunch of these soul vials, and we are also going to want to jump up to the blood altar. I'll just fly up quickly, because what we need to do is we need to create a little spot just for these guys to live on. Hang on, one at that height, one at that height. This hardened stone, is odd. Even though it's a slab, and it is very much like, I'll just put these in here, very much like the normal slabby jabs. It doesn't react with that same feature that you get with the thingies. Right, that you get with normal slabs. What was it? I can't remember no, I don't want the Empower, I want the Nether. Thank you. Right, let's go and see if we can't pick up a few villagers. Turn them into life essence, if that works. And I also want to... Intriguing. Okay. The jam guy. Okay. We'll have one of you. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do for now. And we'll head back over. To the blood altar. Right. Now, I need to get some stone. That's my first. Let me put you away. So I need to basically run 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 runes, oops, through this thing, and that will see us to an empty altar. Then we can butcher one of these, see what we get for a villager. Let me empty this altar. I'll be right back with you. Alright, here we go. We have an empty altar that has verified the altar is empty. The altar is in fact empty. We have a toolsmith. It's 1,800. Interesting. Is that because I dropped them? Because you've got... He vanished. He vanished. Oh, he's still... Is he still there? No. What I wanted to do was go and have a look there. Are these guys subject to vanishing then? Hang on a second. Cleric. I think these guys have got the same despawning mechanism that the mobs from Cursed Earth have got, which is in itself interesting. Not hugely interesting, but it is interesting. Are you going to despawn? Yeah. Anyway, we know the quantity of life we get, 3,600 per villager, and we know that we have to use them quickly. That that's not a major problem. I make more soul vials, I grab them as they come out. That should give them a reasonable shelf life, I think. Let me go and do a time trial now, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, I've just captured 3 villagers. This one was in the world the shortest period of time. This one middle, and this one, I think. However, they're all differing lengths of time. This is the important concept here. I don't know where the rest of my bloody soul vials have gone. Are these? So there is clearly, that must have been the one that was in the shortest. Sorry, got my maths wrong. Where the hell have my soul vials gone? Yeah, so there is definitely a shelf life on them. Now I'm thinking that to do at 1800 a life, that's 10 would be 1,800, and I need 1,500 plus the 10,000 that are in the altar too. So I need a minimum of 10, and I think I should, in an ideal world, have a little bit of backup as well, just to be on the safe side. I also need some kind of bag. This is getting ludicrous now. Bag of, oh, alright. Why did I think that? Because it used to be called a golden bag, didn't it? That's right. Have I not got any logs at all? Planks. Oak. Just make that. Get in there. Go on. Make me one of those. Gold. I think we can afford. Don't know why I keep on. I think it's, as I say, it's because. Ooh, hang on. Bag. Oh, we need 4 experience, so I need to do that in normal crafting grid. There you go. That gives you that. Then we should be good to go and get some of that, and that gives me one of those. We shall jump up to the roof, and yeah. So I think the obvious tool here, the obvious trick, is blood magic bag, right? You, and those, and that, and that, and I think that covers us for blood magic bag. Right, that's so much easier. Yeah, so I need to make myself a number of these soul vials, because obviously I only have 4. I thought I had more, but apparently I do not. Or do they get used up when you release? I don't know, actually. Maybe that's why we've gone wrong, but that's alright. Fused quartz and solarium. If we jump in here and do that, I don't know whether we've got the makings of 11. 11's actually enough, I think. And what do we need for a tier 3 orb? A block of gold. Let me go and get myself some volunteers, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, here we go. We have got a full thing, so that's 10,000 life points. We're going to get our block of gold in, and we're going to bring this down, and we're going to keep our eyes on this, and as soon as it gets down to there, we're going to kill one, and then we'll keep our eye on it, and we'll just make sure. I'm not losing them, am I? But basically, keeping ahead of this thing. And until we are done. Which we can't be far off now. I think this will cut in at about 3. There you go. And there's all of our spares. Bind it to us. Let's stick some life into that. Okay, so we've got a tier 3 blood orb. We've got a tier, means we can now start working towards a tier 4 altar. However, we're going to start needing to get more blood in the pool, because our own personal pool is going to start taking a hit. I've had an idea which doesn't involve using the Well of Suffering. What we need to do, and I'm just going to go and test this before I decide whether we're going to do this next episode. Nether, let me go and borrow a few more villagers. Okay, I thought we'd got rid of you, but obviously not. How many have we got? That's quite a few. Let's get some more test subjects. So, I may actually move this spawner out from the nether and put it somewhere else, aka underneath the blood altar. But rather than faffing around with the old entire ritual of Well of Suffering and all that malarkey, my thoughts are somewhat different. But I just need to test whether the sacrifice works underneath the altar. There's a few more of these guys coming. Let me grab you and you and you and you. Any more? No? Alright. We'll live with that one. I can't seem to turn that damn thing off. I've tried a variety of means, and none of them want to work. But, right, underneath here. So if I were to go in, let's have a look. Our blood altar currently has that bugger all in it. Now if I were to come down underneath here like this and get one of my little testificates here, and then butcher him. No, doesn't work. Damn, that's a pain. I mean, we could move them above, that is not a problem. Right, I need to have a think about this. There's got to be a way that I can, without building an ugly, horrible spawner on the top of here, relocate a testificate onto the top of this particular structure. And I'm going to have a think about it. So, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. And bye for now.